Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So today I will talk about Jupiter moving into the sign of Taurus, and it will stay there until the 26th of May 2024. So this is a little bit over a year, and I'm going to discuss it a little bit in general. So what this placement does, what the energies are, and then I will explain it for each and every single sign, okay? So I recommend you to check your sun sign and your rising sign for most accurate predictions and to get a feel of the energies that you can expect over the upcoming year. Okay, so when Jupiter is moving into the sign of Taurus, it is immediately lining up with the North Node and Mercury. So the North Node is literally part of your destiny, but it's also something new and uncomfortable, right? So if we have the planet of Jupiter, which is related to expansion, it is the planet that represents faith, luck, freedom, a carefree time. And if it's aligning with the North Node, you're going to maybe get a lucky break, and then it's gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? It's like, okay, you now have this. How are you gonna deal with it? Because the South Node is where you are very experienced, right? And I know this is not a natal North Node and South Node, but this has a little bit of these energies, right? So South Node is more comfortable, but it's also what you're letting go in some cases. And with the North Node, you're going into a new direction together with Jupiter. But then it's like, how are you going to deal with that, right? And of course, over the year, they will separate and you will see different influences. And in 2024, Jupiter will also line up with Uranus, right? Because Uranus is also in Taurus. And Uranus is not very happy in Taurus, whereas Jupiter is a bit happier there. And Taurus is really an earth element. So it represents everything physical. It rules the second house, and has everything to do with your self-worth. This has to do with your money, how much you value yourself, materialism, right? Material possessions. It's related to banking and finances. So when we have the planet of luck here, we can see that a lot of people will increase their finances. They will start maybe to invest more. And Taurus is also ruled by Venus, right? And Venus is money, but also it's self-love. It's about artistic expression. So some people will start creating crafts, start to figure out artistic abilities, and you could make money through your artistic abilities. So there's a lot of focus on also growing your own foods. You will see that people will start having more interest in sustainability, agriculture, and eating sustainable food, right? But also Taurus is related to being overindulgent. So with Jupiter, you can have luck, but sometimes with too much faith and too much optimism, you will see the shadow side of Jupiter, and this is why sometimes when people have a strong Jupiter placement can easily gain weight, because they're so lucky and they are so abundant that sometimes there is no limit to that abundance, right? And you become overindulgent. So, I don't never want to get stuck on Jupiter is the planet of luck. It can be, it is, but it's also expanding your horizons. And sometimes it also means that something has to go and something new has to come. That is really broadening your horizons, right? So it does give you the optimism and the faith to step out of your comfort zone. And this is why very often you attract luck to you. And it's like, without controlling the outcome. The moment you're trying to control Jupiter, it doesn't like to be controlled, right? It wants to have faith, it wants to be optimistic, it wants to just see whatever life has to offer, right? So, for example, you could gain a lot of money with Jupiter in Taurus, but you could also spend a lot of money because you feel you have so much, you feel so worthy of this money that you also spend a lot on your looks, your beauty, right? This is also Taurus. Taurus wants to look good, right? We see a lot of people who, for example, have Taurus ascendant. They care about their looks, or they care about like certain beauty routines. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, right? You can take care of yourself and find it more important, which it is. Yeah, so this is also about overdoing it. So this would be like, I have a lot of money and I'm going to do too much plastic surgery. So these are the extremes that can be experienced, especially at the beginning when Jupiter's with the North Node, because the North Node doesn't know what to do with all this luck. It's like, I've seen people with the North Node and planets aligned, especially like Jupiter, and somehow people are so drawn to them, you know, people really want to talk to them, they get a lot of opportunities in their life, but also they don't know how to deal with that because it's new, it's something new. So everything that's related with the North Node is something undiscovered. It's something you want to attain, but you never feel like you completely have it. So it's there, but still you think there's more. And you know, same with the South. Now you already experienced that. So in some cases when you have planets with the South Node, right, it's like you're not really looking for it anymore, and it feels like difficult because the universe is like, okay, you kind of already got those lessons. let's move forward, you know, let's focus on the things that matter most. Yeah, so, and this explains why also sometimes, you know, you see with work or relationships, like people have difficulty attracting it, and they hear about, oh, there's the law of attraction, and it does apply because you can go above your chart. But if you have not learned your lessons yet, I mean, life would be extremely easy, right? We first have to see what are our blocks, what have we learned, and then we can attract, we can have what we want. But we also have to go through these lessons, and that's why astrology is such a good tool. Am I missing something? I wrote some stuff down. More agriculture. I would love to see that personally. Like, I really like good foods. And so it goes up to 15 degrees. So it would be fun to know if you have any natal planets in Taurus up to 15 degrees. Because this year that will be highlighted, right? And then the other 15 degrees will be, will be next year. So it's not retrograding this time into Aries, back into Aries. It stays in Taurus. So it goes retrograde, stays in Taurus, and then next year it will move. I think it starts at like around 5 degrees in January, and then later on, after 26th of May, it will move into Gemini. Yeah. Yeah. What do we have? Yeah, definitely. Early desires. So I would say treat yourself. Don't over-treat yourself, but get yourself a massage in this time, like beauty treatments. Besides, I want to make sure that you don't do it during Venus retrograde, okay? Because this will happen July, August, September. There will be Venus retrograde. I will make a video about it. This is not the time for beauty treatments or plastic surgery and these kind of things, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's start with the signs. I think I got what I wanted to say. Okay, so yeah, for Aries, this is a really, really, really good time for money. okay? Especially for Aries ascendant, but Sun in Aries will also have a feel of this. Money, you're getting major money opportunities. So this could be through a new job. This could be through an investment you've made that's like exploding. There could be money coming in, but second house is through your own effort. So it's something that you have done that you're going to attract money with. Whereas eighth house is more related to other people's money, right? Someone investing, for example. So this is more you're doing, and the opportunities come your way. You still need to work for it, obviously. And it's like, what do you do, Aries, when suddenly you get so much money? It's like a shock to the system, right? And yeah, it's like a lot of money coming in. And we have also Mercury with the North Node, right? So this is about communication. So there might be some type of communication coming your way that you're gonna, you know, get a raise, or you get more money. So your self-worth will increase. You're gonna feel more optimistic about who you are. So this is also an internal feeling that makes you have more magnetic energy and draws people to you. But definitely, if you're into investing, you know, depending on your natal chart, check out if you don't have anything going against this. But really, investing is a great time right now. Yeah, it's really time for more income, more money. Maybe you are going to buy new furniture. You could invest in a house, properties, any type of way to earn more money, right? So whatever floats your boat when it comes to making money. Okay, so that's Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, obviously, Jupiter is going to be in your first house, right? And if you're a sun sign Taurus, you're going to have Taurus on your sun. But let's stick to the first house. So this makes you very abundant. This makes you very optimistic. People want to be around you. So you have this magnetic pull that draws people to you. You can have new, like a new start in your life, where you feel like you're planting new seeds. Maybe you're getting a new idea and you're going to start your own company, for example, starting a new job, starting a new relationship. Like first house is the start of something new, and Jupiter is a way for you to attract that. So sometimes something needs to go in order for something new to come in. This is also a time where you can become very overindulgent. So make sure to watch your food intake, your substance, alcohol intake, okay? Because you're gonna feel like hyped up, you're gonna feel very magnetic, and you're gonna wanna celebrate a lot. And it can be overly done. Like I said, too much plastic surgery, too much trying to beautify yourself. This is the shadow side of this aspect, right? But at the same time, with faith, if you're trying to control Jupiter, it's not going to be happy. It will not have its full capacity. So it's really about you living life optimistically and drawing things to you. This is how Jupiter works best. Yeah, so you're feeling like expansive. You might draw more money to you. You could make money through your own identity. This could be through social media if you're into that, like a platform. But definitely you're going to be the one that's very magnetic, very seen. And this is really the year to attract to the things that make you, like making your dreams come true. It's like planting all those seeds of things that you really want to do, right? Because you start first in the first house, then it goes to the second. So first you create something, and then you settle it, make money on it. Then you do marketing in the third house because you have the money, right? So you can see that as a business as well. So yeah, it's going to be a really good year for you. Many opportunities. You're gonna feel really optimistic about who you are, your own identity, and that's what makes you so magnetic. So I would say just live your life, have lots of fun, let things come to you, let the universe guide you to where you need to be, and you're gonna be just fine. So we have Gemini. So for you, it's in the 12th house, right? And some people are like, oh no, Jupiter in the 12th house, is that good? Actually, 12th house Jupiter gives you some kind of behind the scenes protection. It's almost like you have a guardian angel with you like 24/7. It can also give you luck in spiritual growth. So you have a possibility of healing a lot of programming and patterns, especially related to money matters. So if you have blockages or you feel like always your money is blocked, this is because the 12th house is hidden, right? And Jupiter is going to give you the opportunity to expand and to really draw that to you. So before it goes into your first house, you're first going to have to heal the blocks and remove them from your system, the subconscious. So there's a lot of spiritual growth happening. You could maybe be very drawn to voluntary work, manifesting money. Yeah, it's like selfless service and you feel optimistic about it. So this is a great time to start with meditation, a spiritual practice. Yeah, like I said, voluntary work and working on your subconscious pattern. Okay, on one way this can bring you really good sleep. On the other hand, you're gonna be so energized that maybe you can't sleep so well. So it's can go from one extreme to another. And we also have Uranus in the 12th house. But definitely if you're looking for spiritual awakening or spiritual growth, this is your year, Gemini. This is the year where you can really work with your intuition and really find growth in these areas. So to clean up this karma, and you will be really, you get so much help this year from Jupiter to clean up a lot of your karma and karmic cycles. So that's for Gemini. And then we have Cancer. And Cancer, we have Jupiter in the 11th house. And this is really nice because in the 11th house, Jupiter wants to meet friends. It wants to get out there. It also can bring you luck in, for example, making money through groups. So you could start like workshops, or you could do like some kind of group investment, working with groups to make money or for work. This could really be something beneficial for you at this time. Maybe you're starting like a website, because we also have Uranus in the 11th house, and you're starting to make money through the collective. Because 11th house is related to the collective, right? It's ruled by Aquarius, wants to see everyone equal. It's also the house of having fun. So have lots of fun, create maybe art. Maybe you're going to some art groups or like financial investment groups, and you're taking workshops on that and meeting people that are in the same vibration as you. Yeah. So yeah, it will be a really fun year, meeting new friends, meeting new people, expanding your friend group. And it's also a lot about having fun, right? 11th house is also about just enjoying what you do, being around the people that you like, and really just enjoying yourself, and also make money in the process. So this is also a really good year to network and to promote some type of work, service, product. You definitely feel drawn to work with the masses sometimes, okay? So this is for Cancer. So let's move on to Leo now. And Leo, Taurus is going to be in your 10th house. So this is going to be super lucky when it comes to your work. You're gonna feel very like optimistic about, if you have your own company, you're going to attract a lot of clients. If you're on social media, you will get so many more followers. If you're in a job, you might get a promotion. This is really your lucky year when it comes to work. You will maybe study more or learn more and get maybe more, in a way you could even get more responsibilities, but it's gonna make you feel really good. Like you can easily handle that. It's not like Saturn, right? That is going to repress you. No, you're gonna feel uplifted. You're gonna feel like work is a fun place to be. I love work. And you know, when people have passion for their job, they get more opportunities because people can sense the energies. Like, okay, Leo really likes what they do. Let's offer them more work, right? So yeah, it's a really exciting time. It's also a good time for investments. Maybe you're gonna work in banking as well, financial industry. You could also be doing something with cryptos, social media, something with art, artistic jobs. These will be like very Venus related jobs, will get a lot of expansion. Okay. Yeah, so that's for my lovely Leos. Then we have Virgo. I almost had it. So Virgo, for you, it's in your 9th house, and 9th house is all about traveling. 9th house is about having faith, and it's also the house ruled by Jupiter. So it loves to be there in the 9th house. Some Virgos literally can make money through traveling. So you might become like this, how do you say it, digital nomad, because Uranus is there as well. You could be doing some kind of import and export, learning something new, because Jupiter in the 9th house is also a teacher, but it also wants to learn and absorb a lot of information. So this is more related to abstract information. So whatever it is that you want to learn, you're gonna soak it up and you're gonna teach it. So you would be really a great teacher. So whatever knowledge you have that you want to share with the world, this is a really good time. And because Taurus is also an earth element, it is trining your ascendant or your sun at some point. So this is going to back you up in these areas in your life. You're going to be feeling more uplifted and more free. Jupiter in the 9th house can make you feel very free or give you cravings of feeling free, okay? So maybe you want to go on this luxury holiday, because Taurus does like a little bit of luxury. So maybe you want to book yourself a holiday with a nice resort and really spoil yourself, or going to a beauty center. Yeah, you could go to do workshops for art. But you know, whatever it is that interests you, these are the subjects that will come up when Jupiter is transiting 9th house. It loves to be there. So it's going to be a pretty good year, especially for feeling more uplifted, more free, as maybe before you felt a little bit more stagnant. Now you're going to feel this optimism back. You might start have more faith in a God or the universe. And you start to read into that as well. Maybe you want to know more about mindfulness, learn about meditation. You could be studying new languages as well. So there is this interest in different cultures and really exploring what is out there. But with Taurus, it wants a little bit of luxury, okay? So maybe you earning a lot through, like, you would be someone that's traveling and showing luxurious homes all over the world, and then making an Instagram account and selling that, okay? So yeah, good placement for money, traveling, working online, these kind of things. Teaching, maybe you want to teach abroad or teach something, or studying something. And it could be also something academic, because 9th house also related to academic studies, like PhD, stuff like that. Things I never got. I just got bachelor's. So, but yeah, I guess that the things I studied didn't have a university. Yeah, and even SEO. I mean, astrology and SEO. And back in the day, SEO was not a thing yet. Like, it just started. So I came out of school and I rolled into this position, and maybe now they actually teach it on schools, but like, I was at the start of this whole digital marketing expansion, which I'm super grateful and lucky that I rolled into that in the right time. So yeah, that's for Leo. No, Virgo, sorry. A little bit all over the place. That's for Virgo. Let's move on to the next sign of Libra. So Libra, for you, it's in the 8th house, and 8th house is other people's money. However, with you, right, we have the sign of the scales, finding balance, and Taurus rules the 2nd house, and 8th house is other people's money. So you're gonna have to find the balance between your money, maybe family money, government money, loans. You're gonna, if you have any loans, this is a really good year to pay them off. You like suddenly get the money to pay your loans. If you have certain bills, you can pay them right now. There will be like some lucky breaks. For some of you, it will be an inheritance, and you're gonna have to organize everything well, but Jupiter is running things more smoothly, okay? It's also a really good year to go into therapy, and if you feel like there's any traumas that have been stuck in your body, this is a great time to go to a healer or a therapist or someone that can help you break the cycles, right? And you can find healing when it comes to maybe money, self-worth, when it comes to love. These matters will become more important, and you want to dive deep, because 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about transformation. So this is a good time to transform and to really, like I always say, 8th house represents someone that's peeling an onion and get to the core of things. So, you know, you can free yourself and rise like a phoenix from the ashes. And this is how you can work with the 8th house, and you will be supported this year. It could be that someone wants to invest in your business. You're going to have an opportunity to maybe, get an investor, and you will get, all the freedom to do something with that. There could be money coming in from the government, like suddenly you get like money back and you're like, oh, okay, thank you. That's great. Like, so they forgot something, and okay, here's a few €100, a few thousand, I don't know. And you get this money. You could be interested in accounting. Maybe you want to start some kind of accounting job. I see a lot of people with 8th house Taurus that are planets in the 8th house that are really interested in taxes, interested in accounting. And this is because 8th house likes to investigate, and Taurus is very stable, like stability, right? So you will have the persistence to really dive into different subjects, okay? So that's for Libra Sun and Libra Ascendant. So let's go to Scorpio. For you, Jupiter is in your 7th house of marriage, business partners, relationships, and this is where you're gonna find luck. So if you're single, there's a huge chance that you will meet someone new, and this could actually be someone that is from a wealthy background, okay? I don't want you to choose someone that way, like, okay, I'm looking for someone rich. That's not what I mean. But this person you might meet, and they might have, they have more money than you think they would have. And with the North Node there, it's pulling you towards that destiny, right? Like being in a relationship and letting go the identity of me alone to us, me and my partner. Me and my business partner. So you might attract a business partner that can put in a lot of money, and you can work together towards towards a higher goal. And some of you will get married this year for sure. A lot of people will get married. or have a higher commitment, move in together. You might even start a business with your partner and make a lot of money through that, because 7th house rules the 2nd. So some of you can work together or invest in something together, and you could get a lot of money from that. And the same when it comes to a business partner. 7th house is also related to one-to-one relationships. So if you're working with clients, you're gonna really have this magnetism. Like if you're a coach or something, people are gonna feel really good in your presence, and they're gonna feel that you're really helping them, teaching them. Jupiter in the 7th house can also bring a teacher as a partner, business partner, romantic partner. So good year for love for my lovely Scorpio. So if you're single, keep your eyes open. And if you're gonna get married this year, congratulations. I'm wishing you an amazing time together. So let's move on to Sagittarius. So for you, we have it in the 6th house, and 6th house is related to our daily routines. So you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel more happy about your day-to-day life. Like you wake up, you feel happy. You know, this can go two ways though, because Taurus is a very stable sign, likes routines. Jupiter is a little bit like, whatever happens, happens. So you're either going to be super optimistic, go to the gym, do your things, but also it can make you very self-indulgent. Like you would like to go to dinners, make good food for yourself, treat yourself, spoil yourself. So watch out for overindulgence. Job opportunities are really good. And 6th house is more related to the job you're already in. So you might get a really good opportunity. You might make more money through your job. Maybe you get like more commission or more a higher salary, or just a different position where you earn more money. Yeah. Also, this can increase your health, maybe because you're so happy. You will see that if you have some kind of illness, that it will get better, or even can be helped through your own optimism or through finding the right doctor. You're gonna be like, okay, wow, this is really good. And 6th house is also related to pets. So maybe you're gonna have a new pet or pets, and they're gonna make you super happy and yeah, very optimistic. Yeah. So that's for Sagittarius. Let's go to the next sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, before I go to Capricorn, Sagittarius, you have Virgo in the midheaven. So also this is a trine to Jupiter. So this is, yeah, because then, okay, I'm pretty freezing right now. Yeah, because you have Earth sign, yeah, trining aspect. Yeah, so your 6th house can be trining your midheaven. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. So for you, it's in the 5th house, and you know, 5th house is related to romance, it's related to children, and it's also related to your hobbies and your free time. So 5th house, you feel like maybe there is a hobby that you want to make money through, but also it could be that one of your children, if they're a bit older, is starting to make a lot of money, and in some way you are profiting from that as well. And I don't want to say profit from your kids. If they want to give to you, they will. But there will be some luck coming through your kids, or maybe you get pregnant and you're so happy about it because maybe you were waiting for this. But there's certainly a destiny when it comes to 5th house matters. And yeah, also I'm getting a freeze because I'm still thinking about this trine. I think I should have said it with Capricorn, doesn't matter. Okay, this is my Virgo being perfectionistic. And this is when you don't cut videos. I don't like to cut videos because I want people to see that what I'm saying, what I'm doing is really coming from my own knowledge and not cutting, right? So yeah, I want to see that I'm genuine with what I do and that I really like what I do and that I'm really spending a lot of time soaking up all the knowledge. Anyway, so 5th house is also romance. So a lot of you maybe are dating again. And also you could be meeting someone that is from a wealthy background. And this is a little bit similar to what I said to Scorpio, but don't look out for someone that has money because that might attract the wrong people. Just get to know people, and then later on, maybe they are someone that is earning more than you thought they were. It's also about having fun and being super creative. So maybe you want to create more art and you're gonna make money through art, or you're going to do for fun in the, outside of work. You might do some investments, and these investments can go well. If you are into acting or something like this, you will most likely be chosen, because 5th house is ruled by Leo, and I see that a lot of actors and actresses have Jupiter in 5th house or 5th house positions. So if you feel like you want to express yourself a certain way, most likely it will be seen by people. So this is also good for a YouTube channel or social media, or a place where you want to express yourself. And this could be through any type of advice. I mean, you could start a YouTube channel on financial advice, and this will turn out really well. So yeah, it can work that way. And what else can I tell you? More children, romance. Also, it's kind of a lucky placement, for example, for speculations like lottery, gambling. Personally, I'm not very big fan of that, but if you not put too much money in it and you're okay with these things, then this is the right placement for that. So that's for Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. For you, Jupiter will be in your 4th house, okay? So some of you are going to feel drawn to living on a farm, maybe make your own food around the house. You could be also drawn to buy property, sell property, make a lot of money on that. So this could be through being a real estate agent, or to get projects yourself, or maybe you're selling or buying a new home this year. This is also a good time and big healing with family. So it could be that, there were some problems in the family and they will be resolved around this time. You feel more uplifted, more, you feel a lot of expansion when it comes to your family. Maybe you're learning a lot from your mother, because 4th house is also your mother. She will give you a lot of good advice this year that will help you maybe in your life, but also maybe your financial situation. And it could even be that they are financially supporting you in some way and helping you making your dream come true, which could be buying a house, right? Maybe they're investing in your house. So there will be a lot of expansion happening. Also, you're feeling more appreciation from where you come from. So no matter how difficult your childhood was, you're gonna feel more love towards where you come from, the family that you grew up in. There is a lot of forgiveness that can take place around this time. And I see a lot of greenery, right? Like Taurus is an earth element, so definitely maybe being more in the forest, being more in the park, or living in an area where there's more greenery. Like you want to live in a green area with Taurus in the 4th house, right? So yeah, you could also be like redecorating your place, get new furniture, expand the home, like building like a terrace or something, or a, how do you call that, like an extra serre? I don't know, we say that in Dutch, but I don't know how to say that, like a terrace, or yeah, like expanding your home, if you know what I mean, like furniture, all that stuff. So yeah, that's for Aquarius. Let's move on to the next sign of Pisces. For you, it will be in your third house, and third house is related to communication. Third house is also related to your intellect. So this is more about precise learning. So maybe you feel drawn to read more books or to follow a new study, studying something, I don't know, maybe even something scientific, because Uranus is also there. Could be that you actually want to write a book yourself. So you want to publish a book, read a lot of books. You're like, this year want to order new or get a Kindle and then read a lot of information. You feel like maybe you want to publish some type of research that you've done. Your communication is on point this year, and you could even make money being a writer or publishing something like a research paper or anything related to research. This could also be the year that you're buying a vehicle, a car, a scooter, or anything electronic. And it's probably the car you always wanted with Jupiter there. So you maybe have saved money or earned money when Jupiter was going in the second house, and then in the third house you were like, when Jupiter is there, you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy my dream car. So that's where you're up to. Also, there would be a better relationship with your siblings. So if something was up, you are able to like recover that and feel better with them, talk with them, and maybe even spend more time with them or go on a holiday. Third house is also related to short trips. So maybe you want to do a city trip, a trip. I mean, Europe is so much smaller, so it's really easy to do a short trip and go to a different country. In the US, it's maybe different, but maybe you get the car and you drive around and you just want to visit different places. Could be to a park or something green, or you want to stay in like some type of farmhouse or do a house exchange, stuff like that. So yeah, that's it for all the signs. I hope this was informative for you. Thank you so much for watching, for your time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.